There we go. Having all sorts of technical difficulties. I tried to change like one thing and it breaks literally everything. Just goes to teach me I should never try to change anything. Speaking of never changing, I'm sure the Indians aren't going to score here with 2 on. Oh, base is loaded. Be something interesting going on here. I promise I won't be distracted by the game this much. But I started this up and I'm like, oh yeah, this game's pretty boring so far, so I started the stream up and now it's like, bases loaded, 2 outs. Which usually means that someone's about to either strike out or just tap one up the middle and get thrown out, but... Ugh. Coffee. Yuck. It's decaf, which is barely considered to be coffee in my book. Like, when I first got it, I thought it tasted really good. And then I started... But it's because I didn't know it was decaf. I thought it was regular. And then it's like, as soon as I realized in my mind that it wasn't regular, like, it stopped tasting good and started tasting, like, weak and bitter. Say how? Yep, someone just lazily flies out. That's about right. Okay. Let's see, what was I doing? He wants to talk to me. I've never seen that before.
Poor Mayorwald. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
It may, but Mayorwald knew his curse for all that he succumbed to it. Perhaps he gave you what you need to escape his fate. Let's seek out these ruins he mentioned. We may find something of use. So yeah, he was going on and on about some ruins. I don't know if they're in here, or if they are in that one building that I went into.
I'll see what I can find.
And there was nothing in it.
I'll take care of it.
Somebody open the door. So a quick recap. Yesterday, came in here and I killed Mayorwald and almost died. And then I quit. And he basically is also a watcher, and he went crazy because his soul contained memories of like people who committed war atrocities, and he went crazy because of it. So yeah, so now my main character is worried that this is going to happen to him. Big ol' spider, man.
Braved out.
Okay. I remember how to play this game real quick. Alright, engage this spider. So I learned something yesterday, that this guy, he's a chanter, right? So he does chants, which give you buffs, which are nice. And then once he's chanted so many times, he can cast a spell. But you can chant while you're attacking, so like you can still use him as an attacker, and he'll continue to chant. And alright, so this spider's stuck. It's perfect. So now I can hit it with some fat AoE. So yeah, I didn't think he was very good yesterday, because I'm like, well, I can either chant, or I can use his weapon, but turns out you can do both. And his weapon is super powerful. He's got a gun, which is basically like, guns win, hands down. So yeah, he's pretty good, but his reload speed is like really slow. So now I'm just kind of like, I'm at a loss what to do with Durance. Like, I just never feel like he's needed. And I'm sure he's got a lot of sick buffs and stuff that I'm not utilizing properly. But as of right now, I'm just like, everyone else is taking care of business. PCOB. This game freaks me out because I hear stuff a lot.
Let's see what lies this way.
And I don't know if it's like this ambient sound or if it's like spooky sound. Healing Hands. Restore light endurance. Okay, that's kind of cool. I will give those to... I'm gonna give those to... Did I pick them up is the first question. No, I didn't. Who do I want to give those to? I feel like I should either give it to Durance or Aloth, because they have the lowest endurance and they get knocked down the most. I don't know how much it recovers. Restore light endurance. So it doesn't really specify, it just says that it does it. See, he already has an ability where he constantly regenerates endurance. It's a fighter class perk. So I think I'll put it on Aloth. I hate when he gets knocked out because he has a lot of powerful spells. Eldritch Aim. Let's throw that in the stash. I don't need it for right now. But yeah, I hear this stuff and it sounds like flickering electricity. Or like little skittering feet. Mr. Zarup. Oh, there's two of you. I don't care. Alright, so you will engage him. You will engage him. You are gonna just chuck an AoE. You're just gonna shoot somebody in the face. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that damage. Durance, you're just gonna stand around and look like an idiot. But yeah, see how long he takes to reload? Because he's actually gotta, like, put in, like, powder and then do a ramrod. All that classic. Okay, so these things have the heavy iron key, which might have been to the door to Merwald's room. But I had high enough mechanics that I was able to pick a lock. What is this? There's like a magical barrier here, so I can't go this way. I was really hoping that wasn't trapped because I didn't sneak up to it.
Let's see what lies this way.
Doorways are like my worst enemy in this game because it's so easy to get jammed up in a doorway. and everybody just like gets stuck. And they won't like walk around. Pick up on it. Do you get sneak attack bonuses in this game? Well, apparently he thinks you do. Chucked a fireball at him. Alright. Standard operating procedure. Is knocked down. Bear mode.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Eater is slowly dying of
Not
poison.
to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying.
Durance is just standing there like an idiot. Beetle ship. The quote-unquote problem with the
I'll
Chanter
see what I can find.
is that it takes 3 chants to use a spell. Ripple Sponge, what is this? Pretty good, looks like a pretty good consumable. But yeah, anyway, the battles are usually so short that he never gets to
pick. There's a way.
he never gets to 3 verses. So the battle's over before he ever uses any of his real spells. But he is pretty much the only reason I was able to defeat Merwald. Because of his summon skeleton spell. Pretty much saved my life. Because I was able to use the skeletons to draw aggro. Looter. Two looters. But they shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Brave thou Elad, Yeli,
So I'll shoot at him because he's prone, which means he takes a damage or a dodge reduction or something, I think. What is this? Oh, okay, so the gloves give you this active ability. I see. With some AoE. Bear mode is too good. So he's just now getting reloaded from the opening volley. He's so strong, though. Or, I shouldn't say so strong. His weapon does so much damage. It's really good. Alright, so we got some helmets. None of them have any stats on them, so they're just aesthetic. This looks like another consumable. Some ale.
Laying low.
Dead guy up here. Frog helm. Sounds cool, but it doesn't have any. Again, doesn't have any stats associated with it. I think that's all there is over here. Oh! Perhaps,
That's unusual.
perhaps not. Oh, this just takes you... This is a secret way into Merwald's room, so I guess if you didn't have the ability to open the door with your mechanic skill or your lockpicks, you didn't have enough lockpicks, you'd have to go in that way. Okay. Anything else lootable in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, looks like we got a big spider and a couple small ones.
Brave Dalfila Athili.
Some AoE. Shoot him. Easy peasy.
Of course.
Hello? Hello?
I don't know why whenever I go into stealth mode, he starts like yelling hello. I'm like, that's the opposite of stealthy. It is a really big beetle. What's it doing? What's it doing? Okay, that's fine. I was afraid it was gonna burrow to the back line and hit Aloth, but it apparently wants to just pop up right here in the Chone zone.
Curse your eyes!
Good dead dwarf down here. Ah, no. Keep grabbing people on accident when I'm trying to...
As you wish.
Okay.
I'll see what I can find.
So I don't know what all's down here. Like I said, I don't know if this is the next quote-unquote dungeon I have to go through, or if it was all for some other reason. Now, this was the door I couldn't go through. It was sealed by a spell, and I think that's the sound I was hearing. The sound of the magical barrier.
Brave Dalfila believe.
A lot of spiders here, a lot of spiders. Use a shock spell here.
Poison. Hardly fair.
That was pretty good.
Poison. Hardly
Oh, I missed.
fair.
Alright, so he finished, finally finished chanting 3 times, but unfortunately, Battle's almost over, but I'll go ahead and use this ability just because. I do kind of like the Chanter, though. Actually, I do want to edit chance. So this one, plus 10 fortitude, plus 10 will for 6 seconds. No, stop it. Okay, so I currently have 2 prepared chants. Or just 1. It's got 2 verses. One gives move speed and reflex, which allows you to dodge AoE. Frightening areas. Resolve and dexterity are reduced by 2. Accuracy. This seems like a really good. Not sure what that means right there. Like, it says second. I don't know if that means like second level. Looks like it's a little bit longer. Duration 6 seconds, linger 3 seconds. Duration of 4, linger of 2. So it's a total of 2 seconds, or 6 seconds. So I don't know. We'll put this in there because I think frightening is actually a good debuff.
Hello? Hello?
Got a sword.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, this is the door I couldn't go through. This is the room I was in. Okay. Kind of spooky. I'm gonna do a quick save before something bad happens. Spider. Not exactly what I was expecting when I... Oh! Oh my. Alright, it's weak against fire. Yeah, that is a scary... Very scary spider. I'm gonna try to let spider close so I can AoE. Right. Unfortunately for him... Oh no. So I have Rolling Flame, which is really strong, but very unpredictable to say the least. I don't know if I can get around the side here to try to flank.
Not to alarm you, but
I think I can. Okay. I need to pay attention to everyone else, though. So let's increase damage reduction for everybody.
slowly dying.
Let's cast a Fan of Flame. Looks like I can get almost all of them without hitting an ally.
Poison.
As long as nobody moves.
Not too alarming, but
Alright,
I'm slowly dying.
so almost everybody is dead. These are knocked down. Go bear mode.
Poison.
Alright, so I need to do this to give him some endurance back. Alright, so they're dead. Now it's just me versus giant spider time. Let's hit him with another fan of flame. Oh, I missed. Kidding me? This is the largest spider I've ever seen, and you missed it with an AoE spell. Alright, so Kana has his spell ready. Okay, so this thing has... I always want to move the mouse up here into the top left corner so I can, like, look at these, the stats and stuff, but as soon as you move it up there, it goes away. So it looks like it's weak against pretty much all types of magic. Fire, cold, lightning, water. Weak against crush damage. What am I using? Pierce. Slash. I don't have a crush damage weapon. Restore minor endurance. Use that because, again, okay, so his endurance is pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit him, try to knock it down again. Let's try another Fan of Flame, see if you can actually hit it this time. And Kana, he's got a spell ready. I'm gonna summon some skeletons behind the spider. They'll do some damage, but what I'm hoping is that they'll pull aggro. Alright, I hit it with the Fan of Flame. Good. Two per rest. I never use these though. He's frightened and he's flanked. Good. Kana is reloading. Doing quite alright here, actually. Might as well throw some AoE at this guy. I don't think yeah, he's dead. Alright, that went pretty well. I was pretty scared when I saw that giant spider with all the baby spiders, but Went quite well. There's a stiletto. Doesn't seem that good, but it does have DR reduction. And it has draining on it. Oh, nice. Indians are up by 1. Take a quick second here to... look at something. Oh, nice. They scored on a wild pitch. I just wanted to see how they got their run. Actually kind of funny. Alright, sorry about that. Again, I'm trying to pay attention to 2 different things. That's not always good. But I do like baseball. Even if my team is not doing so well at the beginning of the season. Had a lot of injuries, but... it seems like it's pretty good. It's got 3 DR bypass, and it does 1.15 damage, so like 15% extra damage, which on like 10 to 15 is not that much. But this 20% of damage restores endurance. It's not bad. The only person who ever loses endurance though is Eater. And it's either he's the only one losing it or other people are losing it and they're gonna die. So, not sure what to do with that item, but we'll take it. Ah, look at this. Hidden stuff over here.
I shall be discreet.
So we'll have him go get stuck on the steps, as usual. Copper. Oh, these are spider-wrapped bodies. Okay. Some more copper. That's a lot of copper. Everybody in formation, and I think we're going... it's like a really big door right. Uh-huh, see? You can see through it. I can't get to it. So is there anywhere else? I think I went everywhere I can go. That room is blocked off by magic. Okay. So yeah, I'd like to check out that giant door with the pressure plate on the other side, but I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to come up from below it. It's kind of a spooky. I think this is like a giant Adra stone. Go up. Apparently that's it. We'll see where this leads us. So yeah, just I see I got a couple new people in here. That's good. Welcome. Hope you're enjoying. Oh, I came up on the outside. Oh, okay. That was weird. Well, now I can go back down there if I want. So I have gotten to the point in the game where I am pretty much blind. I had played a little bit of the beginning before I started this playthrough, and the goal was to learn some of the game so that when I started streaming it, I knew more about it. But I just had too much stuff going on, and I wasn't getting enough game time in, so I decided to just go ahead and on stream, and I'll just kind of figure it out as I go, I hope. I'm gonna go... Let's look at my journal. Yeah, I just saw that, Brandon Moss. I don't know what to do with this quest now, because it was bring Eater to speak to Merwald, which I did, and then Merwald was crazy, and I killed him. Now it just says he'll have to decide how to proceed on his own. I don't know what that means, but... Merwald was too far gone to give us answers. We'll have to navigate the ruins we need to keep on our own. Okay, so this is the quest that Kana gave us, where he's looking for this tablet, the Tanvi Ora Toha. This is like some sort of secret book. I explored down there, and I didn't see anything. I was hoping maybe it would give me a little more information. So when I was talking to Merwald, and he was going on one of his like psychopathic rants, he was talking about a room, and it sounded like he was describing this room.
I'll see what I can find.
But I've already been in this room and I kind of poked around, and I thought maybe it's like, oh, maybe it won't do anything until after I had talked to him. But there still doesn't seem to be anything in here of interest. There's a broken set of stairs, a couple empty rooms. I thought this chamber was going to have something to do with it. But there's nothing interactable in here, and I tried snooping around to see if there's like a secret lever or switch. Don't see anything. Kinda at a loss at what to do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go back to... Excuse me. Back to the main part of the...
Just like your breeches, scholar lad.
What? Okay. Oh, dude, there's an urn with a sweet sword in it. Let's take this sword. I wish I would have known that before I went... Oh, I feel like such an idiot. Wish I would have known that sword was there before I went down to that area with all the spirits, because it has Slaying Spirit, which does bonus damage and accuracy versus spirits. Oh well. But it gives -3 will. It's kind of a trade-off there. But 20% of grazes convert to hits is really good. It's a one-hander. So this might be something I'd be interested in giving to Eater. What were the damage types on it? Slash and Pierce. Okay. This is just Pierce. And it's a little higher, but it's a two-handed weapon. But I'll take this just in case we come up against more... more spirit enemies, which I assume we probably will, because they always give me a little bit of trouble.
I felt Merwald's passing. You slew him. It saddens me to hear it, but part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Merwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
It says your stronghold is now available. You can manage your stronghold at any time through the castle icon. So I guess I just unlocked the stronghold. I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. Then it is yours, my lord. I cannot begin to tell you how glad that is. How good it is to know the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there's been a complication of a kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed. I assume that's a something. Decades ago, and Merwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before it became preoccupied, which we know means he went insane. I could make arrangements to have it repaired if it is your will. When it ceased to be previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but a master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. So how to repair? Merwald set aside materials for the Barbican, and they're still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. There are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct, next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Repairing the keeps will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become of less concern. You should know, however, that the position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. Merwald's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place. For what spirits still linger in the endless past, oft speak of a master below. Okay, so this is apparently where we're gonna unlock the endless paths, which is like a side quest. One of the main side quests of the game. And it's like a dungeon, and it was part of the Kickstarter. Like for every so many $1,000 they raised, they added another level to the endless path. And I don't remember exactly how many levels there are. Talif, possibly Artie could probably tell me, but I don't think either of them's here. That's okay. I think it's somewhere around 10 or 11, but could be wrong. And then I assume there's probably like bosses along the way. Every effort to settle here has failed. From the time of our Ediran colonists onward, beasts rise from the endless paths until the new lord or lady is no more. One who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I've seen from time to time intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Caed Nua a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless paths, that, my friends, is where I must go, where we must go if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, think too what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Ediran. The endless paths of Ad Nua, this is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. Girl, we were warned by the Glanfathans that the site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Ngwithan named Ad Nua, ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels in with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There's much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Ngwithan relic alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. I could not say with certainty, but I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the endless paths, the Ngwithan tyrant Ad Nua. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least he laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work. The ruins have been here 1,000 years or more. What is left is impressive. Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below, the hand of the great statue of Ad Nua constructed. Perhaps it is the statue of Ad Nua himself. So that was that big green statue I walked up to get up the steps. Of course you are. The keep would have no other, but the endless paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, they are so closely entwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know this is much to take in, but if you would remain, if you would be lord of this place, then I can only advise you to seek out this foe before it destroys you. Don't have other questions. You must know this queen you're looking for. Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mekwins of Edir haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power is Wodika. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. All you need, tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Merwald kept a ledger, as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look if you... We'll get underway at once. The steward's voice belies a giddy excitement. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of great many undertakings. Keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun as they did under Merwald's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, shall always be linked. You need not step upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me if you but reach out. But first, the Barbican. Okay, so this is all the different upgrades we can make to our keep. and see like there's requirements. This one requires a main keep, but the main keep requires the Eastern Barbican be fixed. And then they have gold and copper associated, or copper and time associated with how long they'll take. Okay, so it adds either security, which is this little lock, or prestige. Or add additional functionality, resting bonuses, periodic free crafting ingredients, or new stores. Okay. So I don't know what prestige, I assume prestige is like how you get people to come here. Apparently I'm already done. Talif with the pink deer pyramid. Sorry, I saw you there, but I was like kind of wrapped up in learning how the keep works. Kind of interested. Oh, I see the Indians are about to be losing in about 2 seconds. Let me think. So Bright Hollow is kind of like my own inn. And you can get resting bonuses, and then you can buy stuff later that gives you additional resting bonuses. Okay. Upgrading the main keep, repair your Great Hall, allowing visitors and adventures to be available to you and your companions. Sorry, I'm just looking at all this new stuff. What they do. Okay. So I think I probably want to get the main keep. Oh, you can only do one thing at once. That makes sense. And I also probably want to do the Bright Hollow, so I have a place to rest, which I guess is that building that I went in that was all broken. Okay. So... Temple of Woedica. So both Eater and Kana want to talk to me, so let's see what they want to say.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that. Nah, well, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it. All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he'd turned against us and fought for Weidwyn, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Dyrwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. Hearing claims that he died fighting for Rey at Ceres, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Weidwin had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection.
I guess because I didn't know you, it's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a Watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with Watchers, I should be starting with records. He thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side, he raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at that place.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Okay, so we advanced his quest. Now Kana's probably going to tell me to go into the...
I was hoping our meeting with Mayorwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
He was too far gone, but don't worry, the past is there that we might learn from it. I'm sure we'll find more answers in Defiance Bay.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
So I'm guessing that the ruins beneath they are talking about is the endless path. So I'm guessing I'm probably not going to get to go look for the Tanvi or Tora for a while. So Talif, if you're still here, like, what level were you when you started going through the endless paths? And like, how difficult is it? I know it's hard, because I know you and Artie talking about how hard it was. Oh, really? When did you finish them, though? And also, hey there, NR3C? I don't know if that's supposed to be, like, pronounced as a word, but... welcome to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, okay, so I could probably do part of it now if I wanted, but... Probably would be better to just leave and do some other stuff, and then come back to it. Level 9. I don't think I'm anywhere close to that. I think I'm like level 4.
Yes.
Yeah, level 4, 4, 4, 4. I don't know if... Am I close to... I'm not terribly far, about 1300. 13 to 1500, depending on the character. I thought I remembered you saying something about level 11, but I couldn't remember if you were talking about when you beat the game, or when you beat the Endless Path. I just remember you and Artie talking about it. Okay, so what do I have? This means I go to Defiance Bay. This I don't think I'm ready to do yet. This I have to go to Defiance Bay, so I guess I'm going to Defiance Bay. Another way out of here. Have to just... This is a lot cooler now. There's not all that spooky stuff walking around my lawn. One day and 4 hours. That's a long time. I didn't see the Eastern Barbican. Perfectly honest, though, I don't know what an Eastern Barbican is. This? This an Eastern Barbican? No, this is the West. West. East is over here. Oh, this. Okay. Does this take me? Anywhere different? Okay, so I can either go to the Wooden Plains or to this bridge. Reason I don't want to go to this bridge? Dang it. Always clicking the wrong button. I guess I'm gonna go to the bridge. I feel like that's like a bridge. You could just go there. Maybe there's something here though that is gonna be like, oh, the bridge is closed. Please come back after you go through the wood end.
I cannot keep up this pace.
Everybody's,
Of course.
everybody's tired now.
Nice and quiet.
It's okay. Zarip. Fight me, Zarip. Hide in this bush. Zarip village over there.
Wait.
Zarip just didn't think this through. Like, hey, like, I'm a little, like, 1.5 foot tall lizard man. I could probably definitely take on these 5 heavily armed humans. I'm gonna steal your fine hatchet. Camping supplies. I guess I could camp if I really wanted to, but...
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Yeah, maybe you couldn't see this giant 5.5 foot tall pole axe I'm carrying. Got a good point there. Maybe he was a yellow Jack Swagger Zarup. Here's his yellow Jack Swagger Zarup friend.
Brave thou Philophili.
He just died in the opening volley. I almost feel bad. Almost. I saw it the first time, I'm not afraid of it. Oh no, there's two of them. I'm doomed. Get in the right position, please. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a guy with a gun. Oh, I missed.
Curse your eyes!
Oh yeah, did I mention one of those humans can turn into a bear? I guess I'm not a human, I guess I'm a godlike. Either way. What's a troll? Can't remember, is that the hard one or the easy one? I feel like it's the easy one.
See me coming.
There's one that I fought that was really hard. Oh, these stupid cow corpses are like... screw up my formation. Come get me, troll.
Brave thou Philophili.
So much of this game is like maneuvering your people around so that they're not in each other's way. That's kind of like... kind of don't mind. I mean, it's more realistic. Adds a level of immersion, I guess.
Not to alarm you.
Why don't you shoot it? Shoot the thing. There we go. Oh man, I just shot that troll in the face. Okay, I've got 3 chance up. So that means I can use one of my spells. Yeah, it's like not to alarm you, but oh, you're a bear now. Okay, I'll just keep quiet. Also, hey there, Artie, how you doing, man? Glad you could come out. I just unlocked the keep. Now I'm heading to Defiance Bay. And I don't want to alarm you, but Peter is slowly dying of poison. So he claims. I don't see a poison on him,
But I'm slowly dying.
oh man, Summon Skeleton is so good.
Poison.
I'm doing pretty good. I had a pretty good day. Got a couple things done. Went out, went out for dinner.
Take
Got
care of it.
some Chipotle. Delicious, by the way, in case you were wondering. Yeah, that doesn't unlock anything new. I don't know, people told me to check, like, at least check north, south, east, and west whenever you go to a new area. Just make sure there's no, like, stuff you can go to. See any, I just see a bunch of trolls. Dead deer. Dead R deer. So many, like, roads that don't lead anywhere. What's this guy want? The woman mutters, "Curse my luck." Kicking her foot into the ground and upturning a clod of soil as you approach, her ears twitch and she turns to greet you. "Hail, traveler," she says with a half-hearted hand wave. "The bridge to Defiance Bay is out. If that's where you're headed, you'll need to find another route." I don't even care about all this stuff. I know where to go. I knew this was going to happen. Did I not tell you I was going to get here? And it's going to be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, the bridge is out." And this is the guy who did it. So this guy's about to have a bad day. Both of you. Both of you are about to just wish you had never been born. Like a square with a horn. What kind of magic missile this guy? Oh, look at this. Now you got a bear about to attack you. Now you're like, oh, I probably shouldn't have destroyed that bridge, huh? Maybe think twice about destroying my bridge next time. Now I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah, that's right. They have guns in this game, and I have one. Also, thank you, Oni, for the host. Appreciate it, man. I saw you were playing Twilight Princess today. How'd that go? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if something got changed because these people were talking. What I realized was a lot of the stuff I was reading was from the beta. So maybe between the beta and the official 1.0 release, like they made it better, but almost everyone was saying Spirit form is trash after like a few levels. Don't bother with it, etc., etc. So now we got a camp full of looters, and they want to talk to me. She wants to tell me to back off. Keep on walking, stranger. We don't want any trouble. Well, guess what? You got trouble. Right here in River City. It starts with T and it rhymes with P. Ends with pool. Yeah, that's right. I just stole your stuff. Now what are you gonna do? The looter becomes the lootee. And you're like, oh, I'm not very happy about that. And I'm like, guess what? I'm a bear dog. Not a bear dog, but like I am a bear, comma, dog. Hit both of them. Looks like it. Oh, they moved. Jerks. So let's get rid of this person because they're attacking my less resilient people. Oh my god, they're so dead. It's not even fair. So guess what, Hanwin? You messed up, bro. Hey, why am I not a bear yet? Guess what, now I'm a bear. And your day's about to get a lot worse. I don't even care. That dude could have been part of a really important story quest later in the game. Like, he ends up saving your whole party at the end. I don't care. He made me have to, like, walk around. So now his day is over. And no, it's Lootee. I looked it up in that during the cutscene. Shut up. Okay, so I killed them and I took the fairy goods, which I assume is probably like part of a quest later that I haven't got yet. And when I come across it, it'll be like, oh, I need these fairy goods, but the looters took them. Oh wait, you have them. Be like, yeah, I murdered those looters. Their stupid looter faces. And their looter hosen. So yeah, I want to equip that helmet because it actually has a stat on it for once. Here we go. Here we go. +1 might. I think I want to put it on either Kana. I know he has one that gives him +int, so I'll leave that. I'll put it on you. Yeah, so I agree so far, Artie. I mean, like I said, I know I'm not that far in the game, so I figured I just wasn't to the point yet. But, bear mode seems like it's probably pretty good. Why is my sword on fire? Anybody else seeing that? Oh, that's my extra sword. That's the one that has the spirit, plus damage against spirits, so it's probably enchanted. The river's been rising on account of all the storms here, where the river narrows. Flooding is did the most damage. Guess they don't make things like they used to. Oh, apparently the looters didn't, break the bridge. Whatever, they're still jerks and I still don't like them. Started a ferrying service thinking I earned some coin and help others cross over the bay. Shakes her head, her ears twitching as she speaks, and that was a bigger mistake than that time I allowed a cipher to court me. I'd been attempting to turn a quick copper, but she bites her lip, her face turning flush with anger. Just my luck, the blasted currents threw my ferry into the rocks, dashed it and my profits to pieces. Making matters worse, when I went to prowl the shore to salvage whatever shipping crates I didn't sink, a pair of looters attacked me. Oh, see, now I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. They were mean to Paragund. Yes, she looks like she could be she could make use of some fairy goods. If only I had some. Brigands had the nerve to attack. I managed to avoid harm, but now they've stolen by force all that is left of my fortune. You know, you look like you'd fare better against those looters than little old me. Could I enlist your help? Yeah, guess what? I already did it. Was it minor negative? I wasn't paying attention. I thought it said minor positive. So I just, whatever, I don't care. I was beginning to think it had all sunk to the bottom of the river. She reaches into her tunic and hands something to you. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. I will reward you properly when you visit me at my shop in Defiance Bay. Oh, there's a cutscene. Oh, it's a cutscene of her walking away. She gave me 600 copper though, that's a pretty decent reward. That'll buy like my next stronghold upgrade, I think. So let's who's this? This guy looks like, oh, this is a NPC that's had that paid
I'll see what I can find.
to have their stuff added to the game. Looks like all these people are.
Looks like Andra's gushing enough for both moons.
What? I assume this is the name of the river, but it was just kind of a funny way to say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all these. I thought maybe he would say something to me, but reading all those things takes a long time, and it's basically just like people like Nerdgasm fanficked all over this game. They're like, oh, I can donate $50 to finally let Carlor be known to all mankind. So I'm gonna go back here. Yeah, the yellow ones are the it was the donation tier. Like if you donated a certain amount.
Dead on their feet.
Yeah, so my people are all getting really tired. So what I'm gonna do is, oh, I forgot you can manage this from anywhere. I'm an idiot. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, the yellow tier was, or the yellow people, characters with yellow names are people that donated like X number of dollars, and as a result, they were allowed to write like a story about their character, and then when you reach out and touch their soul, you can see the story that they wrote. And so that's all that is. It has no bearing on the story from what I've been told. And the game straight up tells you, some of them can be immersion breaking, so if you want to be completely immersed, to skip them. So I've been skipping them because I don't like reading. What does this say? Security is important. Adventures are opportunities for your companions, and adventures earn experience while they aren't in the party. Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are present. Some even offer rare items. Okay, so I guess when characters aren't in my party, I can send them on like side quests to keep them gaining experience. But how much longer till this is done? Because it said 3 days, and then I did like 1 day and or 2 days and 8 hours of traveling, plus the exploration time. Right, I'm gonna come up here. Actually, I'm not. Is there like any point where like you travel too far without resting and your people will just like die? I know my people are like exhausted, and I'm like, well, just go ahead and travel one more day to get to the free inn. Oh yeah, there we go. Main keep construction is complete. So now I can buy the Bright Hollow, which is like the free inn. Get that. Oh, dang it. I knew that. You have to wait until it's done. Where am I? That's the blacksmith. It's so dark I can't see. Here's the inn. Like a mosquito flying around my face, I'm trying to kill it. Are you? Yeah, the Bright Hollow is a it's the house that like I explored 3 times thinking there was like a secret passage in there. I'm like, this has to be here for a reason. And the reason was I didn't know that that area becomes the stronghold.
Gods keep you.
I thought that was just going to be like a one-time, like once you're done with this dungeon, you'll never come back here. But no, it's the stronghold. But yeah, that building becomes the, free place to rest. Okay, so now my people are not complaining anymore. Although I'm going to have to travel really far, and then they're not going to like that. That's okay. I mostly was just trying to travel to pass time so that my stuff would be built. But I've been going for like an hour and a half. So I'm just going to take a quick 5-minute or so break to get up, grab a fresh drink. My coffee is cold and also pretty much gone. Probably just dump the rest of this out. Well, I know inns might give better bonuses, but like I know you can buy like upgrades where it'll be like the hearth. No, this isn't one of them. Woodland Trails. Upgrading this will grant both Constitution and Athletics bonus when you rest there. And like the Warden's Lodge will give you a boost to Survival. Hedge Maze will give you a boost to Stealth. Training Grounds will give you a boost to Might. Intellect. So you can get like a lot of boosts if you buy everything. You know? Mechanics. Resolve. Curio Shop. I think that's just for buying crafting materials, though. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I'm going to take just a short break to get up, move around a little bit, go to the bathroom, get a drink, do some laundry, go change my oil, rotate the tires, that kind of stuff. Just a quick 5 minutes, and I'll be back. Oh, you can only, like, pick one boost? Okay. That makes sense, because, yeah, I could see being overpowered if it, I would have learned it eventually. That's not really a story spoiler, I don't care about that. Yeah, I could see that, though, like, being too powerful, letting you get, like, a boost in every single stat just by resting for free at your house. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Don't worry. I'm still me, you know.
Alright, sorry about that. I know it was a little longer than 5 minutes. I was talking to somebody about something and didn't want to be rude and just walk away. Okay. Let's cut that. And let's get the game capture back up. I'm getting really good about that. And since I've been playing the same game for like 3 days straight, I haven't had to worry about not accidentally leaving the wrong game up. Artie, you don't want Titan Souls. Nah, I'm not. I'm just kidding. Trying to catch up on what everybody was. Hold on. Oh, stop it. I want to catch up on what everyone was talking about while I was gone. Endless Legend. Yeah, see, Endless Legend, it's still pretty expensive, even though it's like 50% off right now. It's a decent game, but if you've already got something like Civilization 5, it's just, I don't feel like it's different enough to warrant buying. But Dungeon of the Endless is excellent. Endless Space is a fun game, but it's kind of a niche title. Banner Saga 50%. That's probably pretty good. I'd probably wait for 75, which it probably will be during one of the sales. Play some Cheskers. It's true. My problem, so here's the thing. I think I told this story the other day, but I don't care. You guys will listen to it again. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. I'm trying to get a drink here. Oh, okay. So Titan Souls. A bunch of people that I watch on like YouTube and Twitch and all this stuff were really excited about Titan Souls. And so I was really excited about Titan Souls, and I didn't really know why. I didn't know much about the game. I just know they're like, oh yeah, I played it at PAX. It was so good. So good. Oh, it's so good. And so I was hyped for it. And everything I read was like, it's a really interesting and environmental Zelda-like. They kept using the word Zelda-like. I was like, Zelda? I like Zelda. And then, like, the trailers and stuff, you know, they showed the boss fights. Which I was like, oh yeah, well, I would show off the boss fights too. And they're like, oh yeah, it's like Zelda meets Shadow of the Colossus. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I'm like, those are two really good games that I really like, both of them. And then the day before it came out, I saw a coupon on Dealzon that said I could get the collector's edition for $10, which is normally $20. So I was like, that's a pretty good deal. So I started looking into it, and first of all, the coupon didn't work. I was like, coupon doesn't work. I'm like, well, I can still get the base game for $13.50 if I do the pre-order. And I'm like, that seems pretty good for this high of a quality of a game. I'm like, but you know what? I better read up about it before I buy it, and it's not what I expect. And wouldn't you know, I started reading it, and it was not what I expected. So yeah, I found out it's like, it's only bosses. I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, maybe there's still like puzzly dungeons, but there's no enemies. Nope, there's a hub world and bosses. Why did I come back here? I don't know why I came back here. What did I come back here for? Yeah, the load screen of eternity. Yeah, that's pretty much. Finish in 8 hours. Is what I want to do, since I just traveled for a day. My people are going to get tired soon. I know this is kind of scummy and stupid, but I'm going to do it. I don't care. I apologize for making you sit through these load screens forever, but I'm in the middle of a story, so I'll finish my story while the load screens go. Yeah, so I was all like, man, this game sounds good, better read about it. So I started reading about it, and I was like, bosses only. And I was like, okay, well, there's probably still dungeons, right? Nope, just the hub world. I was like, well, it still might be worth like $10 to $15 if it's got like a decent length to it. Like, because the boss fights in Shadow of the Colossus, which this game was frequently compared to, you know, they were tough.
A little rest is in order.
And they took a lot of time. Okay, so now The Bright Hollow was complete. I was like, yeah, but they were hard and they took a lot of time. I'm like, I bet this game will be the same way. Nope. Yeah, so you die in one hit from everything. The bosses also traditionally die in one hit to the weak spot. Now, there are some bosses where you have to, like, do some dipsy doodling to get the weak spot exposed. But yeah. I was like, you hit it once and it's dead, basically, is what it comes down to. And so I was like, oh, that's not very good. Well, maybe the game still is a decent length. It is roughly, if you're good at the game, like passable at the game, it takes about 3 to 4 hours to beat the whole thing. So yeah, I was just like, I am no longer interested in this game. Maybe if I could get it for like $250, I would buy it. Otherwise, I'm like, I'm gonna build a Western Barbican because a lot of the stuff requires it, and it'll give me security. I'm spending a lot of money on this already. But yeah, anyway. I've decided that the game is not for me. It might be for you. I can't say one way or another. But I have lost interest because it just doesn't seem like there's enough substance to it for how much they're asking. Because at first, like, Jenna will attest to this, when I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, an indie game for $15? Because the new trend has been to sell indie games for like $20, $25. So when I saw that this game was $15 with how much hype that it had accrued, I was like, that must be a really good deal. And then they're like, yeah, the game's only like 3 hours long. I'm like, that doesn't seem like a good deal at all. But yeah, it was like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I know, it's probably still good. Length of a game does not equate to quality. There's nothing in here. Why does this room even exist? Why did I upgrade this if I can't even come loot it? So many rooms. Why are there so many rooms? Oh, there's a bookcase here, though. There might be a book. Oh no, this is a chest of drawers. And there's nothing in it. Why is this even here? Let's go to the master bedroom. And we will rest with no bonus, but that's fine. I never pay for the bonuses anyway. Oh my goodness, Mike Avilas with the sick catch. And Dozier doesn't get to advance. Amazing. Yeah, Frozen End Zone is another one. Well, see, the thing is, that game isn't as expensive as it looks. Oops, why am I hitting that button? The game isn't as expensive as it seems because they force you to, they force you to buy 2 copies. You have to buy 2 copies. As of right now, that's the only way you can buy it, is if you buy, you guessed it, 2 copies. So it's just kind of like, you know, whatever. You gotta buy 2 copies. But it's, you know, a game that's supposed to be played with a friend or something, if you have one. But I would just as well have the game be $12.50 and let me buy 1 copy and let my friend buy 1 copy. Instead, it's like, nah, you buy 2 copies and then, like, trust your friend to pay you back. They're also making a lot of powerful assumptions that I have one friend. Frozen End Zone, well, it's not actually called that anymore. They changed the name because too many people were calling it Friend Zone. They didn't like it being called Friend Zone. So now it's called Frozen Cortex. And it is a strategy, futuristic sci-fi American football game where you take like turns and like you get like a certain, it's kind of like Blood Bowl. It reminds me a lot of Blood Bowl, but without the randomness of like dice rolls, because Blood Bowl had a lot of dice rolling. So you could get really screwed if you just got some bad dice rolls.
See what lies this way.
But yeah, it's basically pretty similar in concept to Blood Bowl. Who's this? This is Wigra. Yeah, Frozen Cortex is $25, but if you look carefully on the store page, that is for 2 copies. So it's actually $12.50. But you have to buy 2 copies. Also, hello Lady Blade. Sorry, I'm staring right at your name and just drawing a blank. I'm like, how do I say this word? Hello Lady Blade, thanks for stopping by. I saw you streaming some oh my goodness, this looks bad. I don't know if I want any part of this. Oh, I may have just made a huge mistake. Well, let's try it. They're weak against fire. So we'll try that out. They're weak against fire and water. But yeah, I saw you streaming Sheeran earlier, Lady Blade. Sorry, I'm really distracted because now I'm like, this might have been a big mistake. Someone say steak? So let's see. What do I want to do? I want to get him. Actually, I want people, like, not moving as much. What's she casting on me? She's casting something on me. Sorry, we're gonna engage him with him. Engage him with him. Then we're gonna use him to cast. I really want to cast the Rolling Fire, but I know that is pretty much a disaster waiting to happen. Oh, dude, how's my health so low? What hit me? I think she hit me. I think she casted a spell on me. I'm not happy about it. Alright, I can hit these 3 without hitting anybody else. We'll restore some endurance with him. We will use him. Shoot. It's Forest Troll. Okay. So we just did a lot of damage, but he is about to get clobbered by this troll. So I'm probably about to die. Yeah, he's dead. Well, he's knocked out. He's not dead. That's not good. The sad part is that didn't even do that much damage. This is not. This is not great. We're gonna move him down in here. What is she doing? Oh, she's summoning blights. This is not my day. Alright, so let's try to raise our accuracy and damage. So he is engaging both of these enemies. I have 3 chance. Okay, so now it's time to cast some skeletons over here. Get the troll. Get the troll. Okay. Try to kill this guy first. Human skeleton has left the party. I don't care. That means he died.
Gotta be more careful.
Okay, so I'm no longer in bear mode. I'm gonna try to cast this AoE spell. And then re-engage this guy, because I don't want him going after Kana. He seems intent on it. Sorry, I don't know much about these, spells, and I don't wanna... I did not ever beat the, I did not ever beat the dealer. I haven't played that game since the day I died to the dealer. I was just kind of filled with salt about that game and just didn't feel like playing it for a while. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. He can't cast anything right now, so we'll just keep him attacking the troll, which is almost dead. Hopefully by the time... Alright, that troll's dead. I crit him, I think. So let's have you start attacking... Actually, have you cast... Big AoE spell. This should hit everything. Nobody move. Everybody stand still. There we go. Also, hey, Archmuffin, welcome. I see a Glib PB raid. I assume that means Glib PB'd something and is now raiding me. Kill this stupid troll. Oh man, the gun. The gun is so powerful. Alright, what's going on? I'm doing decent on health. After the opening volley where Aleth got destroyed quite quickly. We're doing okay. Just try not to make any stupid mistakes here. Iconic projection creates a slow-moving, energetic projectile of the priest's faith, returning endurance to allies and inflicting freeze damage. Oh, okay. I'll do this. Okay, so it gave me back endurance for everybody except for myself. Oh, you got a PB in the weekly race. That's pretty good, man. Um... What can I do here? Let's try this. Firebrand. Summons a weapon 43 seconds. Which is fire damage, I think. And these guys are weak to fire. Okay, this guy has another 3 chance done. Oh, what did I do? So let's summon some more skeletons to help me out here. Try to kill this rain blight. I don't think I casted Firebrand, because I'm not seeing a Firebrand.
What is it?
What's happening? I think he's about to kick the bucket here. How have you not killed this one troll yet? Yeah, he's got knocked down. He's done. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on chat. You don't have to click to confirm the spell. Okay. Oh, I think that's what was happening, was I thought I had to like choose a target to attack. And I was unselecting the spell. I don't know what I'm doing. This game is too confusing. Alright, I should... No, he's reloading. Alright, he's finally dead. He's doing good. We'll have him engage Quigra. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And the skeletons are dying. That's okay. Oh man, Firebrand. So good. Oh yeah. Get rid of this rain blight. Oops. Oh yeah. Dude. He's just letting them have it right now. What is her damage reductions? Is decent damage reduction against fire, it looks like. Oh yeah. Eat gun. Oh, she's trying to cast a spell on me. Somebody smack her in the face before she can do it. Oh, we've got another... This is the only spell I ever use, basically. Is summon skeleton. Oh, she's dead. Well, that's okay. Yeah, summon skeleton is just way too good. Got awakened wood. Troll skin. I think one of those might have not been a regular troll. I think one of those might have been like one of those... Whoa, whoa. Yeah, never mind. I think one of them might have been one of those tougher enemies. So we're gonna have... Nah, I think I'm doing okay for right now. Shh. Sneaky mode.
As you wish.
That's a pretty tough battle for me. I'm still not great at micromanaging. Trying to find the way... Oh. Way west. Little resistance as possible, and then I'll explore the area. Oh, a lion. Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me? Whoa! Whoa! He's got the reflexes of, like, a lion. Alright, everybody, get in popular battle formation. I need you to engage said lion. You need to turn into a bear. Then all we need is a tiger. Oh, Durance is, like, getting wrecked. Durance, go stand back here, buddy. Durance, go stand in the back, buddy.
Curse your eyes!
Alright, lion's dead. So Durance is also almost dead. I'll take that lion pelt. What I'm gonna do, since he has field triage, I'm gonna use it on Durance. Which will restore some of his health. So that he won't die next time. Oh, I think my my stream crashed that I was watching the baseball game on my laptop. Kinda sucks. This is also crashed. Alright, hold on one sec, guys. Apologize. One on, two out in the top of the 10. Artie. Or not Artie. Archmuffin. Don't you get started. Don't you dare.
Margren's fire casts light in dark places.
Alright, this looks like a road. We'll follow said road. Alright, now I can go this bridge. I'm watching the Indians game. They're playing the Twins right now. So I kind of want to do some more exploring, but I'm not in great shape. Some of my guys are a little bit hurt, but we'll see what we can find. Alright, this is another... another one of the characters that... See, I'll just show you. So, as you knew, you feel vibrant history containing the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. And you hit reach out to the soul. And then, it'll just tell you a story about this character. And they're normally just, like I said, it's just like a couple paragraphs that the person who donated enough money to the Kickstarter wrote about a fantasy character. And, they don't have any bearing on the game. So, I don't want to... What's in here? Those camping tools. Just steal them. Oh, that didn't count as stealing, apparently. Even though, like, this is, like, clearly her camp. I'm gonna take her camping tools.
A blade in the
They should
dark.
sneaky mode just in case I come up on an enemy. I won't trigger it right away. I'll get a chance to stop and position myself. Yeah, maybe she is. Maybe she's just like, you know what, you can have it. Probably need it. You know, you're trying to save the universe and all. Okay. It's lion. Don't let it get too Oh, there's 2 lions and a dead guy. It's never a good sign. Come get me, lion. Alright, so we're gonna go bear mode right away. We're gonna attack the second lion. Alright, I appear to have pulled aggro on my tank. No, okay. Both of them are pulled to the tank. It's good. Use this to regain some endurance. Shoot this lion. And we'll AoE. Oh, hang in there. Okay. That's kind of what I wanted. I was kind of hoping this lion would pull aggro to Lord Barrington so that Eater isn't taking quite as much of a beating right off the bat. Well, this is a lioness. Even though it kind of looks like it has a mane. I guess it just has a mullet. It doesn't have a mane. Did I attack somebody with him? Or is he reloading? Oh, he's reloading. Okay. Alright, so he's dead. Let's use a magic missile. Dang. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Hide. Here's a gravestone, it looks like. And a dead pilgrim with a hearth harvester. A pretty good hatchet, actually. It's got +5 deflection, which is basically AoE. It's got damage resistance, bypass, and 25% burning damage. Artie, I'll tell you why. First of all, not a very big game. Sorry, I'm alt-tabbing because I'm trying to check the score because Geno acted excited, which I thought meant something exciting was happening. Hold on 1 second. I need to fix something. Okay, there we go. I guess the stream didn't really crash on my other computer. It was just somehow lost focus because it was full screen, and my browser took focus. And put the full screen thing behind it somehow. Anyway, it's a pretty good hatchet. Oh, you were excited because I cast Magic Missile. Yeah, Magic Missile is actually pretty good because it's a very fast cast. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to... think about what I'm doing here. So I want that. Where did it go? Is it fine? No, that's a fine hatchet. Did I not take it? Oh, I didn't take it. He's got 1 copper. Yeah, so anyway. I feel like that hatchet might be useful for him, because this is what, slash damage? And this hatchet is, it's 16 to 23, and this is 11 to 16, but it has, deflection bonus, DR bypass, and burn damage. I feel like that might be overall better. Right? We'll try it out and see. Anyway, let's select everybody.
I'll see what I can find.
Scout mode. Some more stuff. Springberries. Hey, that was what I was supposed to find at the beginning of the game. That was just another way to the bridge. Not quite ready to go there yet. Maybe I am. It does sound kind of like a lot, doesn't it? I don't know. Like 25%. So, okay, let me just go ahead and ask this then, because I don't know how this game works that well. So since it has like 25% burn damage, does that mean that like it is on top of, like 25% is added on top of that 11 to 16? Because if so, then it probably balances itself out. And especially with the DR bypass of 3. I'm just spitballing here. Like I said, I'll try it out. I don't know enough about how much damage he was doing to begin
Light,
with
flame, and sound.
to know if it's an improvement or a downgrade. Let's be honest. I don't pay a lot of attention to specific numbers. I could probably just... Well, I'll tell you what. Can I make this window bigger? Yeah. Alright, so let's make this real big for a sec. Where's E here? ED. Raises for 6. Hits for 7. That's a shield bash, though. Interrupted Lion. Whoa, easy fell. Raises for 7. So 17. So this is what a decent hit on a lion does 17. So we'll see the next time I fight one what kind of damage we're doing to a lion. Also, hey there, LBB, last big boss. How you doing? Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day. Playing some Pillars of Eternity here. I'll admit I'm not very good at this game, but I'm having fun with it. Regardless. Irregardless. Sparrow's Nest. Okay, well, anyway. Not much is going on with me, man. Kind of a lot of same old right now. What's this? Forest Troll. Yeah, Pillars of Eternity is a really good game. It's where you like lay on a bed and... Oh, another one of these. You better not have 4 of these guys waiting in the wings. You guys hear that? You hear that? I heard somebody running. I heard something moving and I don't like it. Scared, guys. Scared. Oh no, there's another one. Oh no. Okay. First thing we need to do is move him out of the way. Blinding move, okay. Go bear mode. I need to get rid of these people first, I think. I know there's not jump scares, but I'm like, is someone coming to help these people? So I'm not happy about it. What is she using? Like deer antlers? Okay. We'll engage her. Shoot that one. Actually, go attack her. Alright, we blinded everybody. So that's good. Now we've got them all standing close. Hit him with some AoE. Oh, don't move closer. Stand where you are. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Just relax. We're doing okay. I'm gonna get these ladies taken out first here. Then we'll worry about... Oh, dude, yeah, see, they're casting spells on Aloth, and he's taking mad hits. NHL hits. 2007, even.
I cannot keep up this.
Apparently he can't keep up this pace. He's become fatigued during battle, which is not super great. Knocked her down and shot her. Bearman is just going to town up there. He gives zero farts about what's going on right now. He's like, I'm Bearman. I don't need any of this. Alright, we're gonna use Holy Radiance to give some people some endurance back. Endurance is like straight up about to die, isn't he? He sure looks like it. Oh no, not you. I wanted to move Durance, not you. Blind these people again. Durance, number 4. Move him back. And now that I'm out of bear mode, let's use Dancing Bolts. To get everybody without hurting myself. I think this has... Oh no, this is faux AoE only. So I can cast this over myself and it won't hurt. Oh yeah, that was ideal. Y'all like that? Enjoy it? Got awakened wood. Oh, I guess those are coming from the Poigra, not the trolls. Alright, so I'm almost dead, and my people are fatigued, so let's just go ahead and, since I've got 6 camping supplies, we'll go ahead and camp. And look, after camping, everyone is standing in the exact same spots they were. Yeah, I didn't notice that until just now. I thought that one was a pure AoE spell, not a faux. I've tried to get better with Aloth, because I know some of his are faux AoE spells. And I wasn't taking good advantage of that until just recently, when I realized it. But I thought that I had read through my druid spells, and I thought that it was a pure AoE, not a faux AoE. Which is why I was afraid to use it. How big is this area? Pretty big, apparently. Oh, so that reminds me, let's... Raise... That was a knockdown, not a hit. Doesn't count. So 15 slash damage. So the damage is about the same, but you also get the burn. It's about the same. I don't know. I might as well switch back to the other one. Oh, what is this? Forest Lurker. Now this is the one I think that's a little bit tougher. I just want to make sure that there weren't a lot of people around this guy. If so, I was probably gonna like try to avoid the encounter. Okay. So he's coming to knock me down, but guess what? Knock you down first. Oh, he knocked me down anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot. I always forget to tell this guy to actually attack with his gun. What's this green thing around me? I'm stuck. Oh, did you see that? That was a good hit. Oh, 8. Oh, I saw the 9 and I saw the 8 from the 18 and thought that I hit it for like 98 damage and thought that I was like the strongest bear on earth. Okay, so he's got full... I'm gonna summon some skeletons to flank this guy. Perfect. Let's cast him with a magic missile. Alright, did pretty good. I interrupted him. Now I've got him flanked. Oh, the gun is too strong. Yeah, I need to, Dang it, Archmuffin. Stop it. Ugh. Alright. Hold on. It's a commercial right now, so I want to see what just happened in that baseball game, because I haven't been paying attention. It's now the end of the 10th. Okay, so we're out of the 10th. Go into the 11th. Don't start me with me on bear puns.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Okay, so now I can go to Stormwall Gorge, which I don't need to do right now, but now I have the map marker for it, so I can go there without having to come back to this area. And this map segment is pretty big. Yeah, I saw Brian Shaw waddling off the mound, so I figured we had to bring him in. Alright, Forest Lurker. Yeah, I always forget about Durance. Like, I think of him as like kind of like a tanky damage dealer, but he's really not. He's quite weak. But yeah, he's got all these spells like Halt, which will get people stuck. Barbs, which will oh, this one does damage and it decreases all their defenses, which seems pretty good. But it's a single target, I think, which is always why I never use it, because I think it's AoE, and then I pull it up and it's not. But yeah, he gives a lot of bonuses to like damage and accuracy. Defense against like status ailments, stuff like that. This might be pretty good. Decreased deflection. And a decent amount of burn damage. So yeah, this guy I think is weak. Yeah, he's weak against fire. Let's let him come. And then we'll use that. Bear mode. Attack. Attack. Aloth. For some AoE. Oh, we knocked him down and everything. Oh, yeah. There. Arcane Assault. Doesn't do very much. I think it was a graze. Oh no, I missed. That's why. Forest Lurker is pretty good, but I'd rather have a bear. Oh, look at that bear uppercut. Alright, knock him down again. Oh, he knocked me down. He knocked the bear down. He fought the bear and the bear lost. Oh, dude, he hit me for big damage there. That hurt. Luckily, my druid is semi-tanky. Yeah, he's got like 280 health. Didn't feel good though. Tell you that much. Shh. There's another one? Oh man. Things are everywhere. I don't mind fighting them one at a time. But I don't have the desire to like walk in between two of them and... So we'll, do this again. Dude, the gun is so powerful. I just want to get guns for everybody. There we go, Arcane Assault. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a bear, but I mean... you know, I still have the same stats. I think I have the same stats in bear mode and in regular mode as far as endurance and health. But in bear mode, you get damage reduction and stuff. Has high damage reduction, can evoke a terrifying roar. It doesn't specifically say how much damage reduction. I'm sure somebody knows, just not me. I'll try again to knock him down. If I ever get back up. Oh, I get it. The Forest Lurker, they're just lurking in chat. Okay. He's just down here, like, packing his powder. Oh, 30 damage. It's too good, man. I have this, these are from my gloves. I can restore light endurance. with the power of my gloves. 3 per rest, which is pretty good, but I don't actually need it. Nobody's missing any endurance right now. 0 and 99. Yeah, it is somewhere between 0 and 99. Because I am still taking, like, not 0 damage. Yeah, see. That didn't hurt as bad. So I assume that last time he did that move to me, he got, like, a crit. I guess I could be attacking with Aloth. Doesn't do much in terms of damage, but... Dude, Eater is like... Eater and Kana. I don't know if you were here the other day, Artie, when I fought, Merwald.
I shall be
But Eater and Kana, they weren't the hero that we deserved. But they were the hero that we needed. Because they both somehow lived. I don't even know what happened. Something exploded and like killed half my people. And then I don't care. I call him Eater. Like Eater of Worlds. Because that's what he does. Eat, sleep, conquer the streak, repeat. This. Forest Lurker. I think he's down a level for me. I don't think he can see me. Yeah. No, that was a different fight. That was a different fight when I accidentally killed all my own people. That was my fault. And I admit it. Wasn't a proud moment. I found a dead adventurer. Potion of Wizard's Double and a lot of gold, so I'll take it. Or a lot of copper, I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, something exploded and like did a ton of damage to everybody. And then somehow Durance got confused. And he killed Aloth with his staff. And then hit himself with his staff and killed himself. So then it was down to like... Eder, you know, Mr. Bear Mode, and Kana. Well then, Mr. Bear Mode was almost already dead from the explosion at the beginning of the fight. Lord Barrington, I suppose is his proper name. His Christian name. So he was almost dead, so he died almost immediately to, what's his name? Merwald. And then, Benefactor, Lord Jongler Catalyst. I don't get it. I know that these are the people that donated to a certain level to get their name in the game on the tombstones. Here lies an unfortunate lord who irresponsibly stored above his bed, poorly fastened, his powerful magical sword. Wow. Oh my... I quit. Talif, I'm sorry, I'm never playing this game again. If this even says rated M, okay. He loved to run and run, sometimes he didn't, but still he kept at it. Then he stopped, so here he is. There's so many of these. 0451, what could it mean? Is that from Lost? Yeah, see, this is just like a bunch of like nerds who are like, oh, I finally get to talk about my Dark Lord self in a video game. I would have put a funny joke. That's just me. My name's Carlor. Meet me outside Grubb's Tavern. Billy's not here. He was never here to begin with. A tall dwarf fond of beards and axes. Here lies boob plate. Oh, their fans saved the day, enjoying their play. Knights in shimmering armor, or fools in tights to look charmer. At least not in boob plate, inappropriate, which would make Josh quite irate. Dreams do come true. By the grace of his wife, he pledged and then pledged some more to be binary code on a pillar or some such for eternity, hopefully not in torment. Yep, so this guy basically saying he donated to get his name on a pillar of eternity. I didn't even write anything. Look at this. An avid gamer and dedicated backer to Pillars of Eternity. Like, why would you even bother? Oh, and that's sad. That's like a real tombstone. Here lies Firedorn, a bard, a poet. He was also a card, but most didn't know it. A poem he read in jest was misread. They asked for his blood, so now he's dead. All these people are just too funny. Anyway. I don't know if I'll read all those that I find, but I figured I would read the first set. I know there's a forest lurker over here somewhere. Where are you? There he is. Where? Yeah, he'll see me. Okay. Knock down. Alright, we'll use this. I don't even know what I was talking about before I came to those gravestones. Oh, I was telling the story of how I almost died to Merwald.
Kinda stuck over here.
Yeah, basically everybody died. Except for Eder and Kana. And Eder just kept, like, hacking away. Doing what he could. And Kana just kept summoning skeletons over and over and over again. While shooting occasionally. And like the guy would just like constantly be frustrated with the skeletons and go to attack them. And he was just focusing on the skeletons over and over and over. Oh, I see the twins celebrating and Jeno saying RIP season, so I assume that means we're done. Hold on one sec, because I'm gonna shut the stream off on my laptop, because my laptop is like, the fan is blowing so hard, it sounds like it's gonna take off. Give me just one sec. Yes, I do admit that would be impressive if my computer literally took off, but actually it's just getting really, really hot. So I turned it off. Shut it down so it can,
Darkwind's fire casts light in dark places.
so it can cool off a bit, because it's like hot enough right now that it would actually burn me if I touched it. Yeah, if it could like take off and like fly outside where the air is cooler. Oh man, I still have all this to explore. Patent the flying laptop. Yeah. I'll do it.
Hush, Itumuk. We'll just wait a little longer.
Oh, she's got a puppy. You hear it though? Listen. Oh, it's not doing it. I keep hearing footsteps and it's really disturbing me. Like when no one's moving. Dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leads against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. Sharpens a bone arrowhead with a scrimshawed handle knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. Hey, speaking of bears, did you know I'm also a bear? A large white-furred fox stands at her heels, looking up. That is definitely a wolf. Don't tell me that's a large fox. I don't buy that for 1 second.
Easy, Itumuk. It's not him. Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
She stops sharpening her arrowhead and slowly folds her arms. That's an interesting question. The last helpful stranger only succeeded in lightening my purse. I think I'll handle this on my own.
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitok. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. Her painted brow lowers and her compact muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years. You've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember? Who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
This must be an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
She looks at the Adra figurine in the dirt. How does that Sechuet figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. Polished Adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. Soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitok, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright. For a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
I could take a look
I've
at it.
heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
Golden Dukes.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees. He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all. Why? You expect me to believe that? After the story I just told you? Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
He hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. Raise the Audra bear, turning it in the light. As your eye catches a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't yours. Catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. Look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below. Perception is high enough to see more. Question is greeted with shrugs and silence. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
Looks at the Audra bear herself, turning it a few times. She looks back at you. Blinks at you a few times, calculating. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me, I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persoc on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
Tucks the figurine into her pouch, and her fox stands, shaking its pale coat. Alright, so I got a new party member. Let's see, she's got a lot of health compared to, but not a lot of endurance compared to Aloth and endurance. It's no. Here. Yeah, I assume the ranger is probably pretty good. Yeah, I see that she wants to talk to me. Just want to see how this formation is. It's like a huge clustering mess. Not standing where I put her. Put her in front of Aloth, and she's standing behind him. Try this. Something is confusing the game, I think. Because it's not doing what I asked it to do, basically. Let's try this.
Hope you're not expecting much.
Point the way. Got it.
No, stop. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, this is slightly better, but the wolf still stands in the back. I assume I want the wolf to be in the front. It's really fast, though. This is weird, though. I don't know why it's refusing to,
Of course.
when I make the formation, why it's refusing to put the people where I want them. Hey, there we go. That's close enough, I think. It's getting a little crowded in here, to be perfectly honest. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm gonna have to remember that everybody's got a different number now. It'll take me about a year to adjust to. Zagani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again. 5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak. It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
That's funny. Also, Glib, I hate you for having chips and dip. Although I had chips and salsa earlier, and then I had a giant burrito, and I felt like I was going to die, but now I'm actually kind of hungry because it's been about 6 hours.
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero.
Sounds disgusting. Fermented milk. Ugh.
Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
I would like to believe that, and yet sometimes days go by and I realize that they have not crossed my thoughts. Such days are rare, but they happen. He looks away, tugging at the strap of her quiver. It shames me to think of it, but more than that, it scares me.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persak will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
She leans a hairbreadth closer. Really? What's it like? I don't envy you. Guess I'm lucky I only have to worry about someone else's past
Makes
life.
me wonder what Persak remembers about our village. Or if a turn at the wheel has yanked the details out of his mind like it does for most of us.
What would you tell him about the village?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there's been a lot of good years. My aunt says we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persak helped establish. Peanut butter ice cream sounds pretty good. I mean, it is good. I've had peanut butter ice cream, like both, like just like peanut butter flavored ice cream and ice cream with peanut butter cups and stuff. And peanut butter milkshakes, also very good. In bad years, we rely on trade with merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusk and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persak brokered a lot of those agreements too. He holds up the bear figurine. He got this from one of the Alma shops that used to trade with us.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on a hunt of your own, though. You feel the thrill of the chase or ready for this to be over. She rises and stretches, looking around. We've got darkness on our side. Shall we move on? Let's go.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to
Nope.
ourselves.
Alright, so there's something over here. I should actually, before I get into battle, I should probably look at her.
Hmm?
Marked prey. 1 per encounter. Designates a single target as prey. Giving the ranger an animal companion a damage bonus against it. 2 per encounter. As he or she would be fleeing. As he or she would with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target's progress, hobbling the target, inflicting raw damage. So it seems like pretty good abilities. Honestly. Alright, so let me check. What weapon does she have? A fine hunting bow. Accuracy and damage. What do I have in terms of bows? Fine war bow. Does more damage. A little bit slower though. I might leave her with the hunting bow. Oh, there we go. Fine arbalest. Very slow. Does a lot more damage. It has reduced crit damage. I'm gonna leave her with what she's got for now.
Got it.
Nope. Stop moving. This is the area I need to go check out. See stuff. Like stuff.
Keeping an eye out.
Alright. They don't get attacked on this ramp because it's kind of narrow. Hopefully I don't get attacked at all, but this is rarely the case. Well, I don't see anything up here. Blind dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. Old Dukes. Stock. Rite of Walking Shadows. Oh, that's a scroll. Okay. And some... I don't really use scrolls right now because I have a lot of spells to begin with. I actually used them quite a bit in my first playthrough because I had 2 fighters and only 1 caster, and the caster oftentimes got killed. So I would keep scrolls on the on my main character so that if Aloth got killed, I could still have like a fire spell on hand. Because they, oh, here we go. Why do I assume she's not alone? Oh. Whoa. She apparently saw me. Okay, so let's, Oh, I told you. Me pressing the wrong buttons all over the place now because I reordered everything. So I'm gonna mark this target. Oh, I am pushing all the wrong buttons now. She used the thing? She did. To use the crippling shot, and then, unfortunately, wait, can you? Okay, yeah, you can click on the little wolf picture. Tell him to go attack. And he will.
Curse your eyes! Don't even pull your cow!
Alright, killed it.
Feels like I've been tossed around in a snowstorm.
Infestation of maggots. That's not good. Alright.
Of course.
Alright, I think I finally... Yeah, I've explored like the whole area. So now I can finally move on. Area cleared out. I need to go to this bridge, and what do I want to guess that this bridge is also broken when I get there? That's how my life goes. People here. They seem friendly because they're not attacking me. Yeah, this is more NPCs that paid to get into the game. Commoner. Goose and Fox has the softest bed and the best ale. Well, that's something. So the catacombs are not safe anymore. Means that I'll almost definitely have to go there at some point. Welcome to Defiance Bay, but watch yourself in the city. Understand. Hopper Lane.
Defiance Bay, the city at the heart of the Deerwoods Revolution, now seems on the brink of another. Refugees line the streets, homeless and hungry, displaced by White One's legacy, hoping for relief within the city walls, and finding none. Dissidents congregate to protest and to heckle, calling for an end to animancy and the ouster of their duke. The city's militiamen cast fearful looks as they patrol the streets, their hands trembling at the hilts of their weapons. The capital of a country that had not long ago incinerated a god now appears to be a spark away from sharing the deity's fate.
Okay, so I just got the achievement for completing Act 1. Apparently I'm done with Act 1. What's this guy doing? Talk to me. Apparently you gotta laugh now and then.
It used to be a lot less of a mess.
And the first fires just west of the Crucible Keep. Hey there, Voltic. How you doing, man? Saw you earlier in the Screw Attack Mario Party Marathon. I was actually there for a little bit too. So a lot of people standing around here. Rowan. Hey, Dave's back. How you doing? Get that table finished, literally and figuratively. Rowan's arms are crossed and his mouth is set in a grim frown as he watches the gathered protesters. He looks ready for a fight. He sizes you up. New in town, huh? Picked an interesting time to visit Defiance Bay. All these refugees fleeing the frontier and finding the legacy no better here. It's the Animancers, Magra and Scorchum, and they nest in the city like rats. You mark my words, though, us dozens are gonna put a stop to it. I don't know if that's like a... Okay, so apparently the dozens is a group of people and not literally talking about more than 12. Oh yeah, the Lego Marvel game is really fun. I've been meaning to play the Lego movie game because I picked it up for real cheap. I just haven't got around to it. I like the Lego games. They're kind of fun for all ages. Dozens are an organization of interested citizens who want to free Defiance Bay from the dangerous influence of Animancers and the tyranny of the aristocrats who support them. We also consider ourselves a militia of sorts, seeing as the Crucible Knights are little more than a flock of preening nobles in training these days. Just like a militia, the dozens. Except for the training and the discipline and the code of honor. His eyes gleam, and we're always looking to expand. The more people see things our way, the better for the state of the country. If you have any interest in hearing more, stop by Admith's Den sometime, the Expedition Hall. A lot of free thinkers in there can set straight all the nonsense and the nobles and the Animancers want you to believe. Might even be some paid work there for motivated types. But yeah, I have like all those Lego games except for like a handful I'm missing on Steam because they're Disney instead of Lego, so they never go on sale. So it's like Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones, and the original Star Wars games. But I played the Star Wars and the Indiana Jones games on Xbox 360, so... Dude, Middle of the Night chili is best chili. But I have like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings and the first two Batman, the Harry Potters, Marvel, and the movie. So gestures at the crowd, which buzzes with angry chatter, trying to get these folks to see reason. We're in the midst of a crisis, and instead of purging the nefarious forces from our city, the Duke is granting Animancers dangerous liberties. It's a study in manipulation of essence, which any sane person will tell you is the purview of the gods. The Adirans at least had the sense to outlaw it, which is the only good thing you can say about them. It's not like magic, chanting, or the soul readings those ciphers do. It's been around since ancient Engwithan times, which is why you'll see Animancers tinkering with old Engwithan artifacts. Batman 3 is the only one I don't have, and it just hasn't been cheap enough yet, but I'm like, there are so many of them that I haven't played that I own, that I should play them first before I buy another one. But I saw my cousin playing it. He got it for Christmas on the X-Boner, and it looks pretty good. Kana raises a fist to cough discreetly into it, half-truths all, but he's an enthusiastic performer, I'll give him that. He shakes his head. Trouble is, the Animancers got no idea what half those artifacts actually do, not that they'll admit it. Our emphatic friend is correct about one thing at least. Nah, that's cool, I don't mind talking about it. This is the capital of the Free Palatinate. It's a hard word to say. Palatinate of the Deerwood. We started out as the capital of the Aedean colony, but now, we booted the Flaccid Scepter from those lands 150 years ago. These days were a major port receiving trade and visitors from all over the world, but we, some of us anyway, strive to hold on to the pioneering spirit that earned us our freedom a century and a half ago. The city is divided into 5 districts: Copperflame, First Fires, Andra's Gift, Brackenbury, and Heritage Hill. This is Copper Lane. It's primarily Market District. Expedition Hall directly north, where you can join treks into the wild. My fellow dozen martyrs and I tend to meet up with the concerned citizens. He points to a long domed building west and north of your position. That's the Hall of the Revealed Mysteries. Eerie place, you ask me, but they've got the biggest library in the Deerwood, so this is where I need to take Adair, whatever you want to call him. Kana laughs. Eerie indeed. It might be less so if more Kith stepped inside. Perhaps we ought to visit Lord Barrington and see just what mysteries are revealed. Brackenbury. Nobility that didn't sail back to Adair stayed there. Most of the families there trace their lineage back to old imperial times. Other than a lot of has-been nobility, got the Hadret House where Lady Webb and her spies operate, and the Brackenbury Sanitarium, the main cesspit of animancy in the city, spits on the cobblestone. First Fires is where the revolution started, hence the name. These days it's overrun with politicians and panderers, but we'll take it back someday. That's where you'll find the Ducal Palace, the Valian Embassy, and the Crucible Keep. He shakes his head. The Crucible Knights were the original freedom fighters in Defiance Bay, but now they're just strutting peacocks with the eye on fancy titles and their heads up their... Yeah, animancy is the study of anime and waifus, and how to manipulate them to become your real-life waifu. There's an old temple of the Wodaka there, but we keep it real nice for her. So that's where I need to go. But what was this? First Fire. Okay. I need to go to First Fire. He needs to go to Brackenbury, I think. Andra's Flame got the name because it was a wetland that was drained back in the Imperial days. Now it's a seedy district populated by sailors, common folk, and more than a few thugs, but it's a fun place too if you know where to look. He winks and elbows you. Look for a place called the Salty Mast when you're when you're there. Other than that, it's mostly warehouses and abandoned homes. He shivers. It used to be one of the more prestigious districts in the city. Heroes of the Revolution claimed plots there next to the ancient Gwithan Tower and the city cemetery. Had the best views in Defiance Bay. Attracts richer types these days. A lot of animancy patrons. Spits. Glances at the crowd and lowers his voice. You'll have heard, but something happened over there a couple months ago. The authorities sealed it off and they're keeping their mouths shut, but mark my words, animancy's to blame. Okay, so I've talked to him about everything. That's a pretty cool Lego set, though. Yeah, I don't mind links, as long as they're appropriate. More appropriate than the Flaccid Scepter and the Salty Mast. Okay, is there an inn around here? That's what I want to know, because I'm actually... probably... I'm not gonna steal that, because I think somebody's watching me. And they'll be like, hey... Stole from me. looking for an inn because probably gonna wrap it up around here because I do have to go somewhere tomorrow. I don't want to stay up too late. This is the goose thing. Goose and the fox. Okay, so that's the inn. Commoners. Alright, so we made some progress. We explored the rest of the keep. We made some upgrades to our keep. Actually... Okay, so this isn't done yet. Finish in 15 hours. But yeah, the inns are always filled with these people with the gold. The gold names, those are the people, again, that you can talk to, and they'll just have like a fantasy story that people paid money to put into the game. Some of them are good, some of them are not. And like the game says, some of them break immersion.
Well met, friend.
The man behind the bar is nearly the size of an Amwa. A handle protrudes from his back and his face is set in a stoic frown. He gives you a small nod. Here for a drink? There's a tiny pewter cup in front of him. He turns it in one broad hand but doesn't drink from it. Okay, so you can order... Oh, you can get 2 camping supplies for 75. That's pretty good. I'm not naming anybody because you can't name anybody except for the main character. Unless you want to, you can recruit adventurers, and these will be like playable characters that you could use instead of using the I shouldn't say NPCs, but the companions that the game gives you. You could make your own, but I am fine using the ones that the game gives me. Even though right now I wish I had one more person that was a little more of a tank. I feel like I have too many squishy people right now. And it's hard to distract everybody long enough to not get people hurt. But no, I am not naming anybody after anybody in this game because you can't. And I don't really plan on using these. Unless there comes a point where I absolutely have to, but I don't think there is.
Greetings.
So anyway, show you what I've got. Oh, so now the common room actually costs money. Kinda sucks, but I just realized I haven't saved in like, I know it quick saves every time you enter a new area, but I haven't done a proper save since the very beginning. And I haven't done a quick save since right before I fought that giant spider, which was like, 9:44 p.m. So that was almost 3 hours ago since my last quick save. You guys gotta keep me honest about remembering to save. Okay, but anyway, before I save,
Gods keep you.
I'll sleep at the inn. So that's what you do. And then I will do a quick save. And a proper save. Oh, you know what, Glib? That's a really good idea. I should probably save soon. So now I've got all three. The autosave, quick save, and proper save are all here in this town. There's some stuff I could loot. There's probably people in here that would see me stealing it and they won't be happy about it, but I might do it anyway. I don't think the negative reputation that you get because of it is that bad. And if there's good stuff in there, you know, maybe it's worth it. I always pick locks and stuff in these RPGs though, because like in Skyrim and stuff, you got points for picking locks. So even if you didn't want to take what was in it, like it was usually worth picking the lock to get the experience. But anyway, I am gonna wrap up here. Still really enjoying this game. I'm starting to get into it quite a bit, actually. I was kind of hesitant. But I'm really enjoying it so far. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Oh, I was gonna say, why am I dropping frames all of a sudden? It's because as soon as I quit the game, Steam started saving something, or downloaded something.